Situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
53's Mike. Check tight end. Check.
Working from the gun. It's Breeze. He's got his own receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
Mike, number 53. Mike, kill. Switch out.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt.
Let's go.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
No chance.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
That's the way.
Many times you just have to take a step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he's able to make it.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 23 yards the pickup there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if they don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. 4 down. 59's Mike.
Shotgun down. Breeze. Gets this to Kareem Hunt. His running back. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Baby.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
I can't believe they even let you play.
They don't just like it. They love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Check 50.
Here we go. 180.
59. Mike to 59. Here we go.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Here we go. Wait,
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check, 59.
In your face.
This is Fournette. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost.
Here we go.
Over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Letting one go deep for Enunwa. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Quincy Enunwa, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed.
Here we go.
You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here we go.
Again here on 2nd and 10. There he goes left side. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Any more to come, baby. Get me.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. Throw into the arms of Allen. And he's brought down after a very nice game. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. There he goes, right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
I'm making my presence felt.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide.
The anticipation on the play, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
The extra point hits the left upright but goes through anyway. And that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles. Just keep this up. 2 turnovers.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert.
59. I got you.
And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense and move the ball downfield.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this ball is going to be touchdown just shy of midfield.
Ready? Blue 80.
53 is the mic. Squeeze, double.
53 is the mic.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
5-8.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Kill. 10.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Move.
We got 4.
50.
On 3rd down.
Let's go.
And that will be incomplete.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And just a simple punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that?
Ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
We'll step up here. We'll see. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the 1st half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd.
Check. 59.
That's right, baby. They don't want
It's coming, and down he goes. Mack Wilson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
Check. 5-9.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Cut. Watch the twist.
And we got Mike, number 53. 53. Hey,
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Ready? Yellow lady, yellow lady.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
50 seconds. 50
They'll
seconds.
run with him on second, and he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Ready.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the pass. Watch the 13. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw, it's Breeze. One is caught by that catch, good for only a couple.
Here comes the ball.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Ready.
So
95,
2nd and 8
56,
here after the
57.
pass play for 2
Here we
yards
go,
on first
53.
down.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Yeah, baby. Yeah,
Michael
baby.
Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory heading down 3 scores. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Here we go.
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience, but you also don't have to be going and force everything either.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Open man is out. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check the outs. Check the outs.
Throw with Garoppolo. He's got him again. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
one of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes. You're able to hit a receiver in stride.
Here we go,
and
here
you
we
can
go,
pick
here we
up
go.
a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Here we go, here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, but it's going to be second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This is first and goal, a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They're trying to punch it in with Fournette, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. This is taken just shy of the 10. Now increase here as he's past the 30.
Come on, let's get him. Ready.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times. But also, they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
You got nothing.
Now Breeze. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
57.
1, 2, 3. Check.
Breeze now. Flush to his right. Open man is Michael Thomas. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Wild Bill.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to
They're watching the film, and it's working. Formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
Has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check 59.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Hey, watch the ball.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
One, Omaha.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Here we go.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Who wants some? Big boy can run. Ready?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe spot, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
59.
Focus, defense, focus.
Check.
21.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the
Here we
football.
go.
That led to the sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Go, run.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground.
Here we go.
But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them stop every single run.
And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Ready. Yellow lady.
53 is the mic. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Check.
Hunt. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse,
Let's go,
now left side on the screen pass. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. The defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos are going to get it at the 20.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get in.
Deep inside their own territory, which means the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
55.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Got a new one. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Check 49. 12, fellas.
The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. First down carry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Here we go.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
First downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. It's Adrian Peterson. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
21.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Here we go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the guns again, Peterson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Adrian Peterson as good as they come, but here he can't get the first. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Ready.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that they're driving and will come back and win, and you take it with another score right here.
Corner, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Any day.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. They'll go screen here to Hunt. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Ball on the 8, second and 2.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Come to my world.
They run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go,
Trying
here
to
we
get
go.
one more in here before the quarter breaks.
All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, check. 59. Bandit.
Trying to get the run game going. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still
Again, it's Fournette. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
Here we go, here we go.
And when he can make a play himself,
Check 59.
as we just saw there, that's a big game.
59. Here we go, D. Here we go.
He will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks.
Here we go, here we
Line
go.
of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Man, I got you.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Lock, lock, lock.
Mike, check, check. 59, 59.
It's me alone.
From the 40 now on second down. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That incompletion is not a
Here we go,
surprise with the way
go.
that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere.
Check 59.
This team has really been putting the ringer in this one.
59. I don't think you got it, son.
And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here we go, here we go.
They're indeed going to go for it here on fourth
Here we go,
down.
D. Get off the field.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see
59.
how this plays
Check
out.
59. Bring it. Bring it.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
59, 59. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D.
On first down. Pushing through the contact. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been saatified with what he's given them. Whenever they needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got a lot of the scheme handed into them. They keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
Oh, yeah.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now
Mike,
third down.
95-56.
First and second down were a disaster.
Strip that
Both
ball.
went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Mike, here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Themselves up off the mat.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. He'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Mike 5-5. Mike.
They'll run it again for Fournette, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Here we go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go, fellas.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here.
Hey, come on out here.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
He don't want it.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here we go.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
I'm coming.
Now Fournette. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football.
Here we go.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
He gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Jets, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.